Hello Year 11 and welcome to our 7th video here for our 6th topic. In this exercise we are looking at pay-as-you-go and tax returns. That's what PAYG stands for, pay-as-you-go. Now we have calculated income tax liability in the previous question there, right, using a table and our taxable income. We've looked at that and yeah, it's a fairly sizable sum for most people. Certainly it would be pretty nasty getting that as a bill once a year, right? Once a year you get a bill for, who knows, $10, $20, $30, $40, $50,000. Not so much fun. So, what happens is that your employer, the person who pays you, calculates, roughly, estimates how much tax you're going to need to pay per year and works out what share of that should be deducted this pay, this week or this fortnight, right? And they deduct that from your pay before it goes to you. Right? This is why, part of the reason why our gross pay and our net pay are different, right? Because our tax liability, our PAYG, pay-as-you-go, tax has already been withdrawn from our pay and sent off to the tax office by our employer on our behalf. Okay, that's why it's pay-as-you-go, right? That as you earn the money, right, before it even gets to you, tax is taken off and sent to the ATO. Now, your employer estimates how much tax you need to pay, and they tend to sort of overestimate a little bit because once a year, everyone who is earning income needs to file a tax return, right? Basically, where you calculate how much you've earned for the year, right? What your taxable income is for the year, what your tax liability is for income tax and Medicare levy. You calculate those. You have a look to see how much PAYG tax you have already paid. And possibly you might have paid a little bit too much, in which case you'll get it back. That's a tax return. You will hear, sort of over the next few months I suppose, as we get to the end of the financial year, you might hear people talking about getting a tax return. Right? They get some money back because they've overpaid their tax for the year. If you have underpaid your tax for the year, if your employer has perhaps underestimated how much PAYG you should be paying, then when you file your tax return, you will get a tax debt. You'll get a bill and you'll have to pay that. So, we are going to calculate these things. Mia here earns $115,412.70. Good work, Matt. It claims tax deductions, allowable deductions, of $1,743, and she has already paid $37,412 in PAYG tax. We need to work out her taxable income. It's pretty straightforward. Remember, taxable income, gross income minus allowable deductions. So my taxable income, I'm going to say TI for taxable income, equals $115,412.70. In fact, I'm going to say 412. Remember, we can round those down. 412 minus 1743 equals, come on calculator, here we go, 115,412 minus 1743 are our allowable deductions, and we end up with $113,669. Did I get that right? 113,669. There we go. That is Mia's taxable income. It's a little bit less than her salary. Now, the income tax payable, we'll need to go back to that table to look it up. So remember this figure, 113,669. Check back through our notes. Remember, this will always be provided to you in a question. And Mia falls into this category here, above 87,000 and below 180. That's a taxable income. So this is the rule for Mia. So 19,822. Let me scroll back down here. Now my income tax. Oops, oh, my pen's gone funny again. Don't do this to me. That's better. Oops, my tax is 19,822 plus, now it's 37 cents in the dollar, so 0.37 times every dollar that's above that amount. Rightio. So in fact, let's have a look here. So for everything over $87,000. So we've got the 113,669 minus 87,000. Now I'm not going to show as much working this time. Right, let me just show you how I'm going to work this out on the calculator. For my 113,669, I subtract the 87,000. Right, that's how many dollars above the threshold I am. Multiply that by 37 cents for every dollar. Right, so I have that much owing plus the 19,822. And that's how much income tax Mia needs to pay. 29,689.53. $689.53. Right, we don't round that one off. Okay, we round it off at the inputs for calculating tax. We don't round off the return or liability. There we go. That is how much income tax Mia needs to pay. We also need to work out the Medicare levy. And remember, the Medicare levy is just 2%, as by the information already provided in the notes, 2% of her taxable income. That's the 113,669. So 0.02 times 113,669 and 3,669 times 0.02. Right, that's 2,273.38. 2273.38. .38. Geez, my short-term memory is gone. 2273.38. Right. That's the Medicare levy that Mia needs to pay. Now, the tax refund or tax debt. So, altogether, Mia needs to pay her income tax and her Medicare levy. So, let's add that together. So, that was 29,682. 682.53 plus the 2,273.38. Right, back to the calculator here. 682.53. Here we go. And Mia needs to pay 31,955.91. 319.5591. $955. Okay, that's how much Mia needs to pay. How much has she paid? How much has already been withdrawn from her pay or withheld from her pay? She's paid $37,412. So you know what? I think Mia's in for a return. Right, she's already paid $37. Let's look here. Save some time here. $37,412. Right, she's paid that much. She only needed to pay $31,955. So she will get the extra returned to her as a tax return. Righto. So let's have a look here. On my calculator, I'm going to do my 37,412 minus that previous answer, and Mia will get a tax return of $5,456.09. 45609. I need to say return there, right? I've got to make sure. I might not write a sentence. 5456. Wonderful. I might not write a sentence, but I do need to specify that that's a refund, a return, or a, oh, I shouldn't say return, I should say refund. That's the right word. Everyone does a tax return. Refund. Okay, that it's not a debt. Rightio. So that's an application there of the income tax and the Medicare levy. Rightio. Gets reasonably complicated. The maths itself is not terribly hard. Remembering how to apply all of these different things, what the different little bits of language mean, is really important to this whole topic. Okay, we'll need to practice those a bit. Certainly there's a lot of relevance in this for each of us because in all likelihood you will earn income and have to pay tax at some stage. And so it's good to be able to work it out and get an idea of how much you need to be paying. Rightio. Thanks very much. If you've got the questions, jot them down. I'll see you in class.